Good afternoon, everyone. I want to hear you repeat after me. Give me a G.
G.
Give me an R.
R.
Give me an E.
E.
Give me an E.
E.
Give me an N.
N.
What's that spell?
Green.
What's that spell?
Green.
What's that spell?
Green.
Thank you. I'm Jeff Peress, and I'm running for the 13th Assembly District in Nassau County, Long Island, against current Assemblyman Chuck Levine. My opponent, the other Republican candidate I'm challenging also, their party has a different view on hydraulic fracturing. Republicans, they believe in drill, baby, drill. And my Democratic opponent, he says, oh, well, what should we do about the shale drilling? He's not for it. That party, the Democratic Party, is in favor of a moratorium, which is pretty much put it off till election time. The Green Party, what do we stand for? No hydraulic fracturing. I want to give you a little information about what's happened in Pennsylvania with the hydraulic fracturing. The gas companies leased out to landowners to drill on their land. What they failed to mention was, upon drilling, the gas ended up going into their drinking wells, and they could no longer drink their water from their wells because of that. I also want to point out another thing about hydraulic fracturing. It did not create jobs like they said in Pennsylvania because they hired outsiders. And what happened was these outsiders came around and they didn't help. It did not help the local economy. They drilled, it took all these cranes, it caused a traffic nightmare in those areas because most of those areas in rural Pennsylvania were one-lane traffic per side. The third thing I want to point out is the waste. Where are they disposing this waste? There's no place to dispose the waste, and many municipalities do not want to dispose this waste. We have a solution, or I have a solution that would create jobs in New York State instead of hydraulic fracturing. That would be hemp, for one thing. You grow hemp. You legalize industrial hemp, which would give the farmers upstate and statewide enough money to generate, and they would sell to the fuel industry, which would be good for home fueling, home heating, and even car fuel. The other thing we could do is we have solar electric, and we have hydroelectric and wind power. All those combined would create jobs because it would create an industry for those type of jobs to install and to educate people. We're not only just for the environment, we are also for the social and economic justice. We want to forgive debt on the statewide level. I want to tell you about it. New York State has a stock transfer tax, which is 0.1%. But we do not see that money because every single year we rebate the Wall Street and the banks. That's a generation of revenue of $154 billion. Now do the math. We're in a $7.9 billion debt. If we took that back, $154 billion, we're in a $146 billion surplus. Anyway, please vote for Jeff Peress and look at my website, www.peressforassembly.info. Thank you very much.